I'm your future.
How is it possible?
Why not?
What would be if you experience the same thing?
These questions startles, right? Space-time startles means the same. So I think this mystery could be solved using space-time theories. So let's go and find out what is space-time.
Talking about space-time, space and time are faces of the same thing. You'll be thinking that in space-time, what is space made up of? In usual aspects of physics, space is considered as a backdrop on which all the matter exists. It is considered that space is continuous as a fluid. According to Einstein's theory of space-time, space is a kind of fabric in which time is intervened. That is, space and time are not two different dimensions, but they constitute a single dimension called space-time. That is, there are 4 dimensions, 3 of space and 1 of time. Einstein eventually identified the property of space-time that space-time fabric is curved due to the action of massive bodies on it, that we eventually call gravity. That is, gravity feels strongest where space-time is most curved and it vanishes where space-time is flat. Due to this, time in the space-time fabric also bends, and due to this phenomena, time goes slower near larger bodies. So here's the question. Does time go slower near pyramids too? Maybe. But it's more profound to larger bodies such as stars, galaxies, black holes. This phenomena could be understood easily by performing a very simple experiment.
Here's a demonstration about what Einstein wanted to explain about space-time. According to Einstein, space-time is like a fabric which is flat, but when a massive body acts on the space-time, it wraps the space-time around it. Now, if small objects like planets are under the influence of this curvature, then due to the curvature of wrapping of space-time, they are spiraling around it. That is how gravity works. That is, space-time warping results into gravity. In short, it could be said that mass tells how space-time how to curve and space-time curvature tells mass how to move.
Question. If matter's massiveness curves the space-time fabric, then what about making a hole into it? And what would be on the other side of the hole? These questions gave the idea of existence or creation of wormholes. But what actually is a wormhole? A wormhole or Einstein-Rosen bridge is a hypothetical shortcut that connects 2 separate points in a space-time. According to Einstein, a wormhole is actually a deformed space that is warped in such a way to connect 2 different points in space-time. A question will arise in your mind that if wormhole connect 2 different space-times, then can we do time traveling? If we are able to find or make wormholes, this will help us to travel through time as it will provide a shorter path of a long journey. Take the example of Proxima Centauri, the closest star to Earth, which is 4.2 light years away. If we attempted to reach there using fastest moving Voyager spacecraft, it would take us approximately 80,000 years to get there. Here comes the necessity of wormholes. If we use a wormhole instead of Voyager, it will take some months, some days, or even some seconds to reach Proxima Centauri, as it will warp the space-time into smaller geometry and will take less time to travel through space-time. One day a thought arose in my mind that when we see distant stars twinkling in the sky, we see them as they were millions of years ago, as the light coming from stars take millions of years to travel such a large distance. So, if we can see the past, then why can't we go into that? But that time I thought it's impossible. But now, one day, we'll be able to make time machines and we'll be able to travel through space-time and can meet to our ancestors, or even we can see our own future.